luck. Jingle jackpot, win 200k. We like that. Very nice. Good luck with that. Now, we all know how much a money-making machine social media can be these days, and not just for adults, it seems. Now, this is 1-year-old Ralphie. There he is with his mum, Stacey. And despite his young age, Ralphie is already bringing in tens of thousands of pounds in sponsorship deals and freebies after his mum has made him a social media influencer. So anything that Ralphie is pictured with or anything that he's wearing, when she posts the picture, everybody, it seems, wants one. She has suffered a bit of a backlash with this. Some people saying, you know, she's just using him to make money. So what do you think?
Definitely. I'm sorry, she's had a baby and that baby is a business. And she said herself, he's a brand, to the level where Stacey has banned other family members from posting pictures of her child on social media in case they're not perfect enough. Now, I feel really strongly about that. This little boy is entitled to get snotty, dirty, poo in his pants and be like other kids. But no, he's like a member of, well, I would say the royal family. I mean, he looks like he's been so carefully cleaned up.
He probably does get snotty and pooey and all those things, but she just doesn't post a picture of that. She only posts a picture when he's looking nice, which most people do.
I kind of breaks my heart because I just don't like seeing images of children that are so... It's another form of perfection. I just think it's creepy. And also, when he's older and he looks back on this, he's just going to find it a bit odd.
But isn't that... Hold on a second. I don't actually have a problem with this. The child is one, you know, in a year's time he's going to look totally different, so if they wanted
to... so this is a job?
No,
that
but hold on.
Could go out to work and do a real job, but posting pictures of her child who hasn't got a voice of authority...
No, hold on a second. So what about every advert you see on the telly with children in? What about every Pampers nappy kid? What about every Werther's original kid? It's exactly the same thing. This is a form of advertising. It's a new form of advertising, and it's the same as, essentially, parents taking their children to castings and saying, my baby will be in the Pampers ad.
Promoting an image of childhood and a perfection that is encouraging other people that might not have the money to buy all this stuff.
But isn't that what advertising is?
But every
advertising is insidious.
But then all advertising is insidious because it's encouraging you to do exactly the same thing. Buy something that you don't really need.
Stacey says, this is no different to me leaving the house at 7 o'clock in the morning, coming back at 7 p.m. at night, you know, going out to work. Instead, I've got a job that I do at home where Ralphie reaps the rewards and I get to spend all day with my son.
So he'll get paid for this, the child.
I know you all think I'm an old curmudgeon.
No.
It doesn't really bother me.
Only most of the time.
I just find, you know, she's actually said she'd like to have another baby because it'll double her business. I mean, why not just have children for the joy of having a child?
That is not the reason to have a child, I agree with you. But when I think about my stepbrother was in adverts when he was a child, and he had a trust fund then for when he became an adult to go to university if he wanted to, without any debt, to buy a car, you know.
Did he make... He obviously made...
Yeah, he did the Werther's original advert, you know, thanks, Grandad, and all of that. Yeah. And no one ever... Now they wouldn't know it was him, because he's 35 years... School? Yeah, he probably did miss a couple of days of school, but it opened up opportunities for him that, from his background, he might not have had. He might not have been able to afford the education that he wanted to afterwards.
Right, but I would rather children went to school and got life skills so that they would get a job. I'm not really in favour of taking kids out of school to...
What life skills are they going to learn at school?
But she's encouraging other mothers that this level of acquisition, all these brand new things, all these brand new experiences, constant days out, new cots, new shoes, new everything. It's selling a perfection to women who can't afford it and shouldn't.
But that's social media in general. Everyone on social media is selling a lie and selling a perfection.
Also, I think people often become accidental social media stars because everybody posts pictures of their children now. They just do. It's just what people do.
And you're putting your dog on all the time.
I put my dog on all the time.
Maggie's got rights as well,
And so sometimes it's an accidental things that, you know, I don't know how it happens. You look at all these social media influencers, some of the stuff's quite boring, actually, that they put on, but somehow it captures people's attention. And then when advertisers see that, they start wanting to post on this. So often you set out just to show pictures to your friends, and you end up like
I'm going home to dress my kids up.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, put my
He's 30. He's 30.
Stacey says, I never force him to sit still. I just snap him when he's in the moment. He's none the wiser. He's only one. It's just like any other mother capturing a photo, which is kind of what Stacey said, really.
Yeah, there's no other relatives can take a picture of him.
Anyway, he's very cute, Ralphie, I have to say that. Let us know what you think about that. Send in your comments. We'd love to hear from you.